Hey, how you going, everyone? I just want to make a short video just talking about something to do with the harmonica. Um, One of the things I tell people about playing harmonica is, the reason it makes you feel so good is because it's a breath instrument. And when you've had when you play it for a decent amount of time, it's like a relaxation exercise. Like if you think about meditation or yoga, that's all. A lot of that is about deep breathing, and when you're playing harmonica properly, you're breathing properly. For say 10 minutes or more, afterwards you've done all that breathing in and out. And like diaphragmatic breathing, and so, yeah, it makes you feel good. But also, just some of the sounds that the harmonica can produce make you feel good as well. Like, and hitting those notes and hearing those notes is, for me is like therapeutic, and, the blue, they talk about the blue note, the note that makes sort of the blues on harmonica is like the third hole draw. And that is a real, that third hole bent is a real bluesy note. But for me, the note on the harmonica that really sort of, you know, uh, kind of captures the sound of the blues is the fourth hole bent draw, and that's this note here. And that for me, that's really the note. That gives me like goosebumps sometimes, even sometimes makes my eyes water a little bit because, and I think what it is, you know, for me, that note, like to play that note, you've really, you've got to bend the note and you've got to sort of breathe down low. But for me, that note kind of reaches deep, deep down where we sort of, where I like, push those things that make me feel the worst, those things that have, made me sad or whatever, or disappointed, or, all those negative sort of things that you bury deep down. When you play that note and you hear that note, I think it reaches down into that spot, you know. And even like the sound of it, and when you play it, it's kind of, it sounds and feels kind of like you're sobbing, like those times when you've, really just, if you've really ever broken down and sobbed. And listen, I would never pretend to understand, how like the original sort of African American blue, pioneers of the blues felt when they were, creating this music and playing the original songs. I would never pretend to know, the just the hard, like the torture that they went through, physically and emotionally and psychologically. I would never pretend to sort of understand that. But even for me, like when I hit that four hole draw bent, even for me as like a, middle class white man living in Australia in 2024, I feel like when I hit that note, I can I kind of understand what those old guys were getting at, when they were, singing the blues, when they were, you know, wailing on the harmonica, you know. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say this morning. You know, the harmonica, like I've said before, it's such a great little, you know, for such a small instrument, it can produce such a range of sounds, and it can make a roar, you know, when you want it to, and a whisper when you want it to. And playing it just, I think, because of that breathing in and breathing out, and, you know, just some of those notes that it can produce that really strike a chord deep down inside, that's what makes it feel good for me, you know. Hopefully it makes you guys feel good to listen to it. So have a great day. I'll see you on the next upload.